All right, so we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to be reacting to CJ So Cool's latest video about his very first court appearance. We're also going to be talking about one of his suspects, Raven Queen. We were able to find another Instagram video. This is a pretty interesting short clip that I'm going to share with you guys today. And then we're going to talk about his shoes. I mean, he posted about it on Instagram like a couple days ago. So we're going to be talking about those new shoes that he's, I guess, going to be coming out with pretty soon or whatever. But, yeah, he dropped this video like a day ago about his very first court appearance. And I'm, like, just trying to understand this because he starts off the video by saying that they told him, I guess the courts told him not to, I guess, discuss any details or go into any kind of details. But that's exactly what he does. Like, he just says that right at the start of the video, and then he kind of, like, contradicts himself. Like, I don't understand it. Like, do you guys understand that? Like, when he says he can't talk about it, but then he goes into a lot of details. Now he says there was, I guess, another victim or another couple victims. Now he says there was, like, a carjacking, and I guess when they carjacked this individual, they were not wearing a mask. And then he also mentioned that there was other houses that got invaded by these suspects, allegedly. So here's where it doesn't make any sense. Like, this is what I feel like every video, like, it's a change of story, or it seems like there's new characters being added. I feel like I'm playing a video game now. You know how some video games you play, and then as you go up in the levels, you unlock new characters or whatever. So it seems like there's new characters now in this latest vlog of his. So he says there was other people's houses that got invaded, but how come he was the only one that got shot? That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, so, and then he says when they carjacked that individual, they said something about you don't want to be like CJ So Cool, but at that point, there was no news coverage about this, so how would that person know who the hell CJ So Cool is? Like, some things just don't make any sense. I feel like there's a change of story every time he drops another video. But let's move on with Raven Queen. So I wanted to share this clip that I was able to find on different like social media profiles, and then we'll do a follow-up afterwards. So let's check this out right here.
Said it's a motherfucking hot girl summer for you bitches that just had a baby. Bitch, drop that motherfucking baby off at the fire station. Fuck that baby. When he get 18, just tell him mommy wasn't ready. Come with me. Said it's a motherfucking hot girl summer for you bitches that just had a baby. Bitch, drop that motherfucking baby off at the fire station. Fuck that baby. When he get 18, just tell him mommy wasn't ready. Come with me. Said it's a motherfucking hot girl summer for you bitches that just had a baby. Bitch, drop that motherfucking baby off at the fire station. Fuck that baby. When he get 18, just tell him mommy wasn't ready. Come with me.
All right, so that was a pretty interesting clip, a short clip that I wanted to share with you guys that I was able to find on somebody's profile, social media profile. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. But it is kind of interesting that she's talking about babies and children. And I know a bunch of people had asked me about her like Instagram profile and her Facebook, and it looks like those accounts have been taken down. But you can still find videos of her on many other like social media profiles. So I even found one on this person's Facebook who also happens to be from California. And then I was like, hold on, let me just do a quick research on this person. And then I find a case in the state of California. This is in Los Angeles County Superior Court for a very similar name versus Queen versus Raven Queen. This is dated August 15, 2022. So this was like 6 months ago. Like, this girl, Raven Queen, has all sorts of cases, allegedly. So this one, case status is disposed. Case type is family, other family. It's kind of like interesting that I'm searching like videos on social media profiles, and then I stumble on this like Facebook profile. And it turns out this person or somebody with a very similar name has a case against Raven Queen. So I'm assuming they might have been in some kind of relationship. Noticed a court hearing, family law case cover sheet, request DV, domestic violence, I guess, prevention without a minor child case initiation. that is pretty crazy. The amount of cases that Raven Queen has, it's just crazy. Like in previous video, we talked about the criminal ones. I think it was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, like 3 different like burglary cases. And this is all in the state of California. So I don't know if she's had other cases in other states. It's crazy. Now I was watching these guys, BSCTV, shout out to them, or to him. He's been dropping a lot of good content about CJ So Cool, because he's actually listening to every single word. And this is why I said earlier, I was like, CJ So Cool be like changing his story. Like people have actually started to pay attention now and realize the pattern. Like every single video, he's like changing the story. Now he's adding new characters, like that carjacking individual or whatever. Like he's never mentioned that before. And then he said, now there's like a helicopter that was involved. Like, come on, man. Like this is starting to really turn into like a Hollywood movie or into like a video game of some sort. Like something is not adding up. Like, I don't even know what to believe anymore at this point. Like, it's pretty interesting. But let's read some of these comments in this video. But definitely shout out to BSCTV. He wants to feel so important. It's sad. He knows good and well nobody had tried to set him up anything for clout. I wish royalty would get a cease and desist letter because he isn't. Damn. If CJ So Cool up in jail, he only has himself to blame because of his mouth. I think he heard of a string of break-ins and he included himself in it. CJ just threw his case in the sand, shaking my head. CJ said now, this is something I don't know if I mentioned earlier, that he says that he doesn't remember if there was a female in his house. But I thought you said that they had a mask on, and I don't know if he said they had a bulletproof vest on or something like that, and it was all dark. They came in with flashlights. They smashed into your room. So how are you able to tell if someone is a female or male? Like, it's just like, and then he says they carjacked an individual and they didn't have a mask. So that doesn't sound like a very smart move. I don't know. The whole story doesn't make any damn sense. And he keeps changing it every video at this point. But let's talk about these shoes. So he posted these shoes on Instagram a couple days ago. And it doesn't look like a whole lot of people are in favor of it. Giving Walmart vibes, old man tennis shoes. I don't know. They just look kind of like cheap. That's what they really look like. These look like the female Skechers or them ones that Walmart be having. Like, yeah, I was definitely thinking Walmart, but they definitely do look real cheap. I'm not feeling those. It's not giving. I'm surprised knowing that you're a sneakhead, but wish you well with them. I'm surprised. I want to know how many people are actually going to buy these. Let me know in the comment section who's actually going to buy these shoes. And I think he has to price them correctly, because if these are like $400 shoes, I don't know if too many people are going to buy them unless they're like a bunch of kids. Because Omi's shoes, how much are Omi's shoes? Like, those are even just a copycat version, because he pretty much took Kool Kai and then Kool Kai stole it from Nike. And I think right now they're actually both being sued by Nike. So at least CJ isn't going that route. At least he's not stealing somebody else's shoe design. I guess he's coming out with his own. But it, like, again, several people have mentioned this kind of looks like a Skechers or something you would find at Walmart or Target for that matter. Someone here said, yeah, I like them. They're cute, but make sure they're affordable. So, I mean, if they're like $50, $60, yeah, I mean, I kind of be like, okay. I mean, it's CJ So Cool, $50, $60, not too bad. But anything over $200, I think a lot of people are going to have second opinions. The shoe is corny, but congrats on your efforts. Much respect. If anything, like I said, I think it's probably the kids that are probably going to buy it, which seems to be his target audience at this point. I don't think any adult. But you never know, because some of these adults now, some of these teenagers pretty much have the brain IQ of a child. I mean, for the fact that he keeps changing his story around this case and no one appears to notice it, except a couple of channels like the channel I mentioned earlier, and there's another channel, Nothing But the Truth. Shout out to them. Like, they're starting to pick up on it. Like, the patterns, it's just something is not adding up, folks. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.